Shut up and sit down.
Good evening, fellow viewers. The soda is cold, the popcorn is hot. Are you ready to see the sexiest man alive? The bearded charmer. It is time to watch the one, the only, the Guru Brando Show!
Hello, welcome to Positively Entertaining Conversations with me, your host, Guru Brando, and no curious guest today. But that's okay, because today is an all-consuming Guru Brando episode, because I have my 7-year MANNIVERSARY today. I began transitioning medically from female to male on July 7th, 2014. And I knew at my 7-year it would be 777. So it's pretty exciting, and I have zero regrets. But there are a few things that I wish I had known or investigated a little bit more so I didn't end up in crazy situations. Like, 1, hellacious razor burn. That really sucks. Should have learned shaving a little bit better so I could have been prepared. Should have probably had the man tools. But, I thought, I got plenty of time, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what, folks? 7 years has flown by. And I would say I have a pretty epic beard after 7 years. And it takes a lot of maintenance. I don't mind, though. I do not mind. But a razor burn sucks, on your face especially. Had it on my legs, not very often, but yeah, really sucks. Acne with testosterone, that's another thing, and not regular acne, but every time something touches my face or touches my body, I end up with acne. And that sucks. And it's just something that I have to watch what I eat. I have to watch, how much water I drink, blah, blah, blah. Normal crap, that just I didn't think about, So you have to think about all these things and weigh your options. And I really, though, the strongest change I think that I've had is simply an awareness. I was humbled the other day in the kitchen with my wife, who, as y'all know, Beth is also trans. So, I asked her, I got off work and I asked her, I said, she was in the kitchen, I said, is there anything that I can help you with in here in the kitchen? Because that was something that I always kind of told her, was I want you to help me more, I want you to help me more. So I'm trying to be mindful. But I forget that the kitchen is her domain. And you can't just go in there and start touching stuff. It's unpleasant. So I asked her, and she looked around, and then she handed me the silverware, and she said, you can put up the silverware. And I was like, cool, yeah, no problem. So I'm halfway through putting up the silverware. Well, first, she looks at me and hands me a dish towel and says, here, I usually wipe them off before I put them in. And I was like, why is she telling me that? I've worked in the kitchen before for like 30 years. I got this. And it occurred to me halfway through putting the silverware in the drawer that she had just given me the same bitch work that I used to give her. Talk about a humbling ass experience. I'm not even playing. I stood there for a minute and was just like, I am that person who's confused at where the spoons go because there's 5 different drawers with 3 different spots for spoons. I was that guy. I don't know when it happened, folks. I don't know when I became that guy, but I swore I would never be that guy because I know how to do things. But then it was like, you know what? It's not a guy-girl thing. It's simply the fact that she is now the one that's in the kitchen all the time, and I'm at work, and so it works out that way. We have plenty of friends who the roles are reversed, or both of them are working, or both are at home. But nonetheless, she gave me bitch work, the same one that I gave her, and she wasn't even aware that she did it. And so I'm like, man, is that just natural? Is it natural for a woman to just help a man just look busy? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's not. It's, just one of those situations. Everybody's different, and situations are created based on their experience. So I just found it interesting, because Beth and I always lived a very binary life. And it just was how it was. And I was really, truly humbled by that. Just like, she's been humbled by stuff, having to balance, home life with hobbies and school and kids. And she got a crash course in how much work it is to actually maintain a house like this and maintain, the kids' education and her own. So, she was humbled knowing what I went through. And people ask all the time, how is it that Beth and I can just make it through all this stuff? Through deployments, through children, through gender dysphoria, through I was a drug addict at one point, and I've been clean 19 years almost. And the only thing that I can say is how we've made it through it was we've grown through it. And we all make choices to do or not do things that are more or less effective, right? We make a choice in our own lives that say, I know that I can be a more effective human being, if I do this. Humanity is pretty important to me, and it should be celebrated. And we as humans find little ways to celebrate our humanity. So today, I celebrate my humanity. I'm going to celebrate because it matters. It matters to me, and I'm sure it matters to Beth, or it will matter to Beth. And Carol and the kids and everybody involved in my life. I know that they celebrate with me. And I think that that's it. I don't know where this crazy road goes. I still have a couple of surgeries to go through. And I can't think of anything else in life that really I want out of this transition, I've kind of reached a pinnacle. And I guess everybody that has stuck with me, been along for the ride, those are my true friends and family. And so for those people that are watching this, for those people that, continue to communicate with us and share our story, I appreciate it. I appreciate being celebrated for the life that I'm leading, but more importantly, the life that I'm working towards building. I get this lifetime to do these lifetime choices, and so I kind of want to make sure that these lifetime choices are good for me. And I know that they're good for others. I hope that others can see the good in it, I think I should say. And always open for questions. Always open for business, guys. So share my story, share our podcast, share everything you know about me, because if we get out there and people see that we're semi-normal, then maybe that fear won't be there. Education's key, right? So love you guys, and thank you. Thank you. I love you all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And there's no place to go but up. So I have no regrets. These are happy tears. I didn't think I would make it here. So thank you, everybody. I love you. Look forward to, I guess, the next podcast where the guru is not crying. And I have so many blessings in life. And a lot of people don't. And I have some friends that don't have such great choices, or options, I guess. And to those people, one day you will be sitting where I'm sitting. Just have faith that you too will get your transition, and understand what it means to you, because That's all that matters. What it means to you, not what it means to everybody else. So, okay, I'm really going now. So, thank you. Share, subscribe, and do all that stuff. Advocate for who you are. I advocate for who I am. I'm trans man, so I'll advocate for trans men, but I'll advocate for myself as a trans man. And I hope that you gain something from it. And of course, I'm open to questions all the time, anytime. I just wanted to share today that little snippet of my life.